think for him, it's just let's do it all over again and try to get further than we got last time.
Well, here we have it then, ladies and gentlemen, the first semi-final. Anders kicking from left to right in the white kit, and Levy from right to left in the black kit here.
All Anders needs to not... Ooh, 55-45.
I love the call of the poll there, Harry. That was a fantastic move.
Tell you, Shorey, the world is split on this one.
Massively, and we're saying it with the crowd here as well. Who will strike first blood then here in this semi-final? Massive prize money on the line for these players here. But I'm sure they're not thinking about the prize money right now. They've got one eye on that trophy. And the prize money comes second.
Yeah, this is Anders' chance to make it 3 out of 3 FC Pro Open finals if he wins this game, which is the consistency. I don't think we've ever seen it before, rather than maybe a Tex FIFA 19 Champs Cups.
Yeah, and Case, I mean, how much do you think when Anders lost that first final, how much he sort of learnt from that, potentially, especially losing in the last second against PH Zin?
Well, he's such a perfectionist as well, and obviously there's that rivalry that goes there too, so you know that one hurt him. And so next season, he came out with an absolute vengeance, and he was able to get it done. And so we'll see if he still has that fire to get him to another one.
Yeah, and Levy with the first chance here, trying to just get that driven pass below the keeper.
Tell you what, if they would have watched our R3 on week 1 properly, he could have been 1-0 up there. Don't forget, Anders is 2 wins away from being the first ever player to get over $1 million in prize money, as Nicholas just fell short in such a short amount of time.
Amazing statistic there. We're going to see our first goal. Anders trying to break through there. It's solid defending, though, from Levy, and he looks to counter-attack.
And also one of the youngest players as well, so imagine having $1 million from this competition and still having years to go in your career.
I mean, he could get to 2 mil, no problem.
He really
3,
could.
4.
Telling you what, if I got $1 million at that age, I wouldn't be here to tell the story.
I don't think you'd still be playing, buddy. Well, Levy here, you imagine, guys, of course, hasn't made it to a final yet.
Shorey, what would you do with $1 million at that age?
Invest.
All right.
Yeah? There's another answer coming there.
He's on.
But for Levy, just touching on the fact he's never made a final, I mean, you couldn't think of a worse opponent to come up against to try and break that sort of curse. I mean, Case, how do you deal with that mentally as Levy?
I mean, I think he's the type of player that he's going to play his game no matter what. He's not really adjusting too much. I think that's a lot of players that come into this competition for the first time. They're changing their game depending on who they play against, and you just have to go in with how you think you're going to play best and stick with it.
Yeah, well, that's some words of advice that I probably need to take into my game over the years.
You're welcome.
To be honest. Oh, thanks, Case.
I mean,
really do appreciate that.
None of us won a big pro final. Actually, to be fair, I won the Spencer FC Game Academy. That was a bigger tournament for me than any, so...
Of course, guys,
in a position to say.
That is a very good point. Of course, guys, we've got the FC Pro items. See Anders with Nunes and Levy with Teze. If you guys have invested at home, there could be some big upgrades coming today.
I hope Ryan Pessoa is losing so many coins now.
That man, shout out to Ryan. Pro trader these days, really, Ryan, isn't he? Anders trying to build up here.
It's a bit cagey for Anders.
Shorty Sega. Near post finish, and you see Anders there, no reaction almost, compared to what we saw before.
Yeah, to be fair, for him, that is no reaction.
That is actually a no reaction, Anders Vejrgang.
He means business, and again, that's where the doubts will creep into Levy's head now about not being in a final. You can say, play your own game as much as you want, but them thoughts will be there, and you just got to start blocking them out. You can't go 2 or 3 behind here.
And the way he waits for the keep movement there, Case, I mean, it's just what he does every time he goes through, really. It's ice cold.
Yeah, calm, cool, collected. And I will say, there's a lot of respect that he has for Levy there. I think it depends on who his opponent is and how his reactions are going to be. Also, how the crowd is as well. If he hears a lot of people chirping at him, he's going to chirp right back.
Well, we know, obviously, playing Manu Bashore, I mean, that's someone who's sort of, you know, Levy, he's up there, but he's not probably the GOAT conversation, whereas you've got Manu right alongside Levy in that conversation. So in that last game, you really feel like he was sort of letting him know that, you know, I'm that guy. I'm the one that is known as the GOAT. And we see Anders' draft coming up here. Harry, anything that sort of sticks out to you with Anders' draft at all?
I would say it's I think other than going top heavy, which again is something that I would have done because them two up front is crazy, as you're going to see. No, I think it's Neto on the right because do you remember how good he was with Yamal in week 1?
See a chance here. Continue.
Everyone else put Yamal in, and Anders actually took him out and put Neto in, but obviously it's because he was getting his coins for his front two, which I think is smart, and once Anders gets into his groove with his front two, there's going to be goals.
It's a big problem, and looking at Levy's draft as well, I mean, something to touch on with Anders' case, of course, is that he's using a 4-4-2. Levy using that a lot more sort of common 4-5-1 that we've seen this year.
Absolutely, and another thing we could pick out from his draft as well, he's Oliver Kahn. He decided not go with Donnarumma, not go with Yashin as well. Maybe he watched last week because he was so successful, and I think every single person drafted him.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kahn with that far-reach play style is unbelievable. And Shelley on the finesse there from Anders is absolutely outrageous. And you can tell he's feeling himself here. And Levy with a mountain to climb early doors. I mean, can Anders get any closer to that monitor? I mean, Harry, talk me through this one.
Basically playing with 12 players, and he's that close. That's just, they're the sort of goals that other people miss, but he scores. You can't quite put your finger on it, but he's just so consistent with them.
You see the crowd definitely a bit split here. I'll be interested to see if Levy can get some goals back, whether we'll see a bit more reaction.
You can't really take the sting out of games at the top level on this game. Like, that's what you probably say try and do, but you can't do it. You've just got to score yourself.
Okay, so what's Levy thinking here now? I mean, early 2-0 against Anders is a hard one to come back from.
Yeah, a lot of time left though, 25th minute. I think that Levy's the type of player that he's not going to quite psych himself out. Obviously, going up against a player like Anders, very, very difficult, especially going down 2-0 in the first half. But again, plenty of time. 9-minute halves is a very long match.
Do you think Anders would celebrate against me if we played against each other?
Oh, he's letting you know about it, mate.
Maybe one day.
He's not going to celebrate to the crowd. He's going to look straight over that monitor down at you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are here in our first semi-final at the FC Pro Open finals here.
You could just see them. It's almost like he was being lazy against Manu. Like, this is the Anders you're used to, the little touches to get away from the tackle, making the right passes. I honestly just think he's warm.
Like you said, he's warm.
He's warm.
He's firing up here, is Anders. 30 minutes into this first half. And a chance to make it 3 here.
He does always have some strange team selections, Anders. It reminds me of his FUT Champs streak, which is like the 40th best FUT Champs achievement. When he just played with loads of random baby icons and stuff, do you remember?
40th best FUT Champs achievement.
Well, I've got a top 39. I can name them all if you want, but...
Maybe next time.
Yeah, we've got a semi-final.
JB's going to need to come back with his red cards here, potentially. Anders seeming to have more control here of this one, though, in that Manu game. And it's a scary, scary sight if your name's Levi de Weerd.
Oh, it's going to be 3. It is 3!
We said it before, whoever won in that game, Anders versus Manu Bashir, is going to have the confidence to get them all the way to a final, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing, guys.
Surely the crowd are getting into it, and as a wise man would say, Anders is moving and grooving.
He is moving and grooving. The reactions after each goal. Levy just looks a bit dumbfounded at the moment, doesn't really know where to go, where to turn. He's got his coach Renzo behind him, but the answers right now.
You'd be a brave, brave, brave man to bet against 3 FC Pro Open finals in a row, wouldn't you?
Massively. I mean, it's like Levy's trying to do an exam he hasn't revised for at the moment. That's what it feels like. Plenty of time, though, left here in this one. Anders, though, reigning supreme here in our first semi-final.
Tough one for Levy, though, because we've seen him in a semi-final, we've seen him in a quarterfinal in the FC Pro Open, but never in a final yet. So that was his goal, and it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half of the match because Anders is just looking like a completely different human.
Yeah, I mean, of course, in our other semi-final to come, being Emre Yilmaz against Danny Pitbull. Had the chance to be an all-liquid final. It's not looking likely at the moment, but like we said, loads of time left here. But Levy needs something, and he needs it now. He needs just something to help him along the way. And Harry, the longer it goes on, I mean, I feel like you might just play worse as a result.
Yeah, if the script was flipped, I feel like you could see a way back in for Anders. But it's looking more like it's going to be 4 than 3-1.
I'll tell you what, guys, when we saw these sort of Team of the Year items get entered into these drafts, thought, can't believe people are actually going to be able to use Team of the Year pinner here at the Pro Open Finals. I mean, Case, what's your Team of the Year been like so far? If you could select one item to use, who would you use?
Claudia Pina.
Pina.
100%, yes.
Well, I'm sure in the Twitch chat, guys, we've probably got about 90% of the people saying the same thing.
I feel like because the game's such an end-to-end game, and your centre-backs aren't realistically that expensive. Like, as long as you get them into set pluses like that Stam and Vidic, I feel like all your budget should then go on your attack. So it's not a midfield controlling game, it is basically like basketball almost. So if you spend that chunk of your budget up top like Anders has, I think you're going to get your rewards.
Yeah, and someone we've seen featured a lot in these teams throughout here in the Pro Open, of course, like Yap Stam, winter wildcard item. I mean, how important, Case, of course, with the defensive playstyles. I think we've learned this year, playstyles are more important than anything.
Absolutely, it can be the difference between you making a final and not. And your team selection is so important as well. And so I think all of these pros know exactly what they're looking for. Some prefer, others, like you said, Anders, sometimes he makes interesting choices, but what works for him works for him.
Yeah, he always takes a couple of different choices than other people. Does Anders well, almost on the stroke of half-time here, ladies and gentlemen. It could be Anders going 4 goals to the good. It's a great save from Oliver Kahn. Decides to go short with the corner here.
If he gets one before the half here, I do worry, and I think he might get a chance, you know. Maybe not with Vidic out on the left wing, but if he can work it inside to Wilson, to a Billy.
Well, half-time here between Anders and Levy. You see the emotion coming out from Anders there. That is a man in full flow of confidence. I mean, as Renzo right now, okay, what do you even say?
It's a tough one because a lot of this is mentality. I don't think that he's going to be making drastic changes right now. Maybe if you get more towards like the 70th minute, you're going to really turn on the full press. But like, you got to throw it all at him right now because this is your last chance. He wants to make it into that final.
Well, some highlights here from the start of the game. I mean, look, we said he just waited for the keeper movement really well here. And
Sega, you see her again here. She basically started the second goal. She was all over the place for Anders that first half, running it from the midfield. It's all runs as well. She was up and down, up and down. You see as well, was she there?
And Wilson making it 3-0 there. That amazing SBC item that was released over the Team of the Year period, which I believe you can still complete, guys, at home. And I tell you right now, it's one of the best ones to complete. But Levy gets one back at the perfect time here. And that could not be more perfect.
You said it. What can Renzo say during halftime to get him back into this? And whatever he did say is putting him on a better track because 3-1, he is definitely still in this match.
And now, even mentally, that just relaxes you in all sorts of ways. You know you don't need to rush for it. You know you can just see how the game's going normally and make your decision later than, like you said, Casey, he might have been thinking about going a bit too gung-ho too early.
Well, I mean, we know how quickly 2 goals can go in. Levy not out of this one at all here, laser focused into the screen. We can see Anders having a couple of words with his coach here.
I think now Anders has got that one little setback. I think if he gets another goal, you might see a bigger reaction.
See Darwin Núñez is FC Pro item here.
That goal.
Chance coming here. He's got a little bit of tiki-taka plus on him. Are we liking a bit of Darwin Núñez, guys? Or the chip shot irrelevant too much?
No, mate, he won't be in my squad, even if he had 10 play style pluses.
But Levy here, I think he's timed the first time through ball. He has. Coutinho, all the time in the world.
Donnarumma, get him in your team if you can afford it.
I said Yashin. You're back and forth.
I mean, what do we say about Anders Vejrgang? It's like he's using different mechanics to other players. I mean, how has he managed to move the keeper at such a perfect time? That's more than a golden opportunity there for Levy. And I tell you what,
I think he's on Shorey. Oh, I thought he was.
That was close.
I'll tell you what, I don't even think I would have been able to deal with that for Levy if that had gone in. I mean, so much time and space here, but Anders, he moves the keeper at the right time.
Levy, I don't know if he has made a change, but the speed of the game has definitely picked up. Even with that goal, you'd think that goal might settle it a bit, but it doesn't look like it has.
Levy here building up a couple fake player locks, but no good on this occasion. You have to say, Case, though, it was the perfect start to the half for Levy. I mean, he's turned it into a lot more of a game here.
I mean, yeah, momentum is so important as well. So to start off that second half with a goal, I think he's definitely mentally back in the game, but there's a lot of time left to be played. Can't quite get there. Lucy Bronze, lock it down.
Yep, Everton's finest.
Yeah, another item you think is quite interesting, but she's got some really good play styles on Lucy Bronze, making it into these pro teams.
She's only 455k as well, so for a team of the year, not too bad.
It's affordable for everyone at home as well in terms of the team of the year item. Shelling.
I think he'll shoot.
Cross goal, but it's, again, great keep movement from Anderson. You see him celebrating every time. Every time he makes a save, he knows how important it is.
Seen quite a lot of shelling left footers from there, haven't we, rather than a little cutting and finesse?
It feels like the ball roll finesse has become sort of quite predictable. We saw it at the end of that Manu Shore Anders game. Here we go then. Can Anders add another to the tally? Oh, I tell you what, the double triangle through ball is just outrageous.
If I was Levy, I'd be questioning the keepers. I'd be questioning the keepers. There's been such big saves at one end, and then one you could argue that the keeper should do better on. I would feel a little hard done to, but a great opening, a great time through ball, and they just do go in, don't they?
I mean, as Levy, Case, are you just thinking about that other chance that you've missed?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you can't. You need to continue to... You see, you always say this, it's the Ted Lasso, mind of a goldfish. You forget it. You continue to move forward, forget whatever bad happened, and try to move on. But yeah, that's a tough one, especially because he started off the second half so well. But again, lots of time left.
Well, Levy locked into the screen here.
Anders is actually in his screen.
Anders is actually inside his screen, as he normally finds himself. You remember those streams back in the day where Anders did his massive foot champ streak.
Yeah.
We used to see on his camera, I mean, how close he used to sit to that monitor. I mean, it was hilarious. Got quite the streak from it. But there's still the 41st best achievement here, Harry. But let's go to it again. Donnarumma, just too many saves being made.
I remember a few of them Anders streams, actually. There was a couple in December that I had a part of. I did only lose 3-0 though, so again, on Anders' territory, considering out-teamed, I do think I would batter him with lesser teams.
Batter, like at the fish and chip shop. Batter is a huge statement. Well, Levy needs something, and he needs it soon. This would be Anders Vejrgang booking his place in the final 3 years in a row, and the chance to also make it the 2P. Levy trying to spoil the party.
This could be it, sure.
But I'll tell you something, he's not doing a great job right now. Laser focus, keep an eye on that run through there. Is he onside?
That's time.
Oh, just off.
See a little manual pass instead of a through ball then. Levy uses it like all the time, because the direction on the pass, like, it's pretty much always right, no matter the body position of the player.
Grace? Hello, Grace. I can see you now.
If the player's got like the back to the player we want to pass, that's where you use it the most.
Okay, so is it time if you're Levi de Weerd to start throwing it all at him at this point?
I think you got to turn on the jets. Of course, it could go to your disadvantage, and Anders can come back, and you know, some players might be out of position, as we might have an opportunity with Lamine Yamal. Pass it back to Sophia Wilson. Couldn't quite get through, but again, he's going to have to take those risks because 3 goals need to be scored ASAP.
It's a really precarious situation against someone like Anders, because if you come too open, he'll just punish you straight away, and then it really is game over. So it's about where are you on that bar of risk v reward.
I mean, you think this game might have been closer. There's been a couple chances missed from Levy that have been crucial. Anders has made, I mean, let's be honest, Anders has made so many amazing saves with his keeper. He has had the chances, Levy, and he needs one soon.
He needs one of these to fall. Once that clock hits to 7, you start getting a bit tetchy, and Jude, oh my, that would have been a red.
Thought he was missing again there. I mean, is Anders somehow able to
cancel a tactical foul? What have I just seen?
I mean, those freak reactions, I mean, they can't have done that.
I need to see this again, I'm sorry, but that would have been a red card and penalty.
Take a look,
he's changed play, I don't know what
it's like he's gone to take him down. And Levy there with some R1 Drew in their case. I mean, how simple do those goals look sometimes? But sometimes you don't need all the skill moves. Sometimes you just need a little bit of technical dribbling through the midfield.
Yeah, sometimes that is all you need. They obviously make it look very, very easy as well. But that was insane, though. I think he did change his player, which pulled him back.
It just looked like Nemanja Vidic wanted a piggyback to me.
Well, Levy spices up.
It's game on. The crowd know it. You know it at home.
This first semi-final.
And I think Anders knows it looking at him now.
He's telling the crowd, sort of, listen, guys, calm down. He's telling me to calm down here, is Anders.
I think it might have been me, mate.
I think you might be right, actually, now I think about it.
Bet.
I mean, if anything, mate, I think Anders hearing you on commentary is just going to motivate him ever so slightly more. He's hearing about the foot champ streaks. He's hearing about...
Honestly, all you need to do with Anders, annoy him and he plays better. It's like witchcraft.
And you want him to win. You've predicted him to win.
Yeah, I do. I do want him to win.
Are you pulling off rage baiting live and direct here on the stream, Harry? Is that
I
what
am
you're doing?
making him play better for my personal gain.
Well, Anders with his next attack here. And a reminder to you guys as well, Anders knocked out Levy in that year one. So, I mean, you can think for Levy and even more, I mean, I can't get past this guy. I just simply cannot get past this guy. Or can he? 15 minutes left in this one.
That's a ball.
There's the play lock inside. Jab stand there with the intercept.
That is, it might be the best play style on the game. Like including attacking ones.
Yeah, and you see, when the players have got the goal play styles activated on the pitch, you see how often that finesse, should I say?
Like the difference between a goal intercept and intercept, is there anything else like that?
The intercept comes in, it's unbelievable. And you think Levy here, some changes to be made potentially. You see that run triggered from Camavinga. 12 minutes left in this one.
He's got runners right and left. He's going to look to recycle. Bellingham with a tiki-taka first time. Into Wilson, just trying to find that angle on Schelling! It's well and truly game on, there's one in it!
I apologise for any language that you can hear there from Anders. I mean, Case, how simple is that goal there from Levy? Uses it really well and finesses it far post.
Yeah, so calm, cool, collected there from Levy as we see the replay comes in. Starts off with Neto on the wing, swings it into Jude. Sophia Wilson, aka the best SBC of the year, Schelling with a fantastic finish. And he is right back in this semi-final match.
It wasn't too far different from Anders' Schelling goal, so they're cancelling out each other a bit.
I mean, Schelling, spoken about today a couple of times, guys. Actually, the most used item for all the pros today. We had 12 pros at the beginning of today. Of course, down to 4 now. 11 out of 12 used that Lotta Schelling item. I mean, excuse the pun, Lotta Schelling. I mean,
it was there. It was only Nasada who didn't use Schelling, fun fact.
Well, fun fact with Harry Hesketh are out once again. I mean, Levy's really made this game interesting now. I mean, we have to say, a huge comeback, though, when you think about it. I mean, 3-0 down at half-time.
The press has been activated, Shori. This is where it's do or die. There's going to be a goal, but for which way? It's looking like it could be Anders with Neto on the right. Tries over the pass inside, finds it.
Offside just there. I mean, you think, guys, not the crazy highest scoring game that we've seen, so you don't think there'll be as much extra time in this one. Levy needs a perfect attack.
You would expect Anders and Levy to have scored more on this game, wouldn't you? It shows how much the nerves are kicking in.
Sega running through here.
He's made some good last-ditch challenges to Anders as well, hasn't he?
Feeling the pressure a bit. Anders here, or Case, what do we think?
Here's the thing, he's won this competition before, and I think that he'll be able to, it's hard to hang on to the ball for this long. I mean, as he gives it back to Levy here. Levy's got to make something happen here in these final few moments. It's going to also depend on how much time we're given at the end, but I'm predicting at least one more goal.
Yeah, I would agree. There has to be another goal either way. And it could be coming now. It could be coming now. He's not... Again, another last-ditch interception from Anders.
Wait,
at the end of a game to potentially be putting him through. All he's got to do is find one through ball.
Levy was so patient there. He's waited so much there on the cutback. Well, 90th minute. Referee, what do you have for us? How many minutes are added on?
3.
There's time for Levy, but not much of it. Bellingham on the edge here. Triggers that run of Carlos Alberto. Keep an eye on it.
He's gone.
Is it possible we get
Tries to
He's
come
scored.
back.
He's scored.
And Shelley gets the goal.
The crowd have gone wild.
Brandon is.
They're up on the feet.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, it's,
Half the crowd like statues, half up in the air.
yeah, but he
And
didn't
Anders,
set the
It
actual
looks like
game
we've got
usually
30 more minutes of this masterclass. I can watch it forever.
I think maybe
I
Jamie.
mean, Casey, what an absolutely amazing piece of build-up there.
Absolutely amazing. From being down by 3
No
goals,
problem.
he's patient, he waits for the opportunity, gets the cutback with Shellin, and he has brought it back even up against Anders.
An ice-cold reaction there as well from Levy. No emotion out of him. It's just another day here, Levy.
I tell you what, we might need some crowd segregation because this might kick off soon. You've got people standing next to each other, some heading hands, some cheering.
But it's like you said, Case, you know, we said, can he keep the ball? Levy's press was far too good there. I don't think he could have done anything. It was just perfect play.
No, it's way too difficult, especially when you have 3 minutes there. It was inevitable that he's going to get the ball back, but he was able to finish as well, so we got the job done. We'll see. How much time is left? Is like one minute?
That's what I'm trying to work out behind me. I think they're about to kick off now. Does Anders have, and he does have
got
time for a
time.
chance.
He's got time. I think he's purposely letting this clock tick down here. He wants the absolute last chance of the game.
It's about taking, you don't want to take too much of a risk here.
Well, here we go. Does Anders choose to attack forward here, or does he just take extra time?
I think it's in his DNA, and he might get a chance. He might get a chance, Shorey. He's going to recycle his Sega. Neto!
I thought that was it. I thought that was it.
Oliver Kahn comes in clutch once again. Well, one last chance here for Anders before we head into extra time, and that'll be all she wrote for normal time. Levi de Weerd comes back from 3-0 down against Anders. It's 4-4. You see the frustration of Anders there. I mean, Harry, how close was that last chance with Neto?
I mean, I've seen him score them before. I've definitely seen him score them before. But
Well,
it was that, I'm telling you, the crucial goal, that early goal in the second half from Levy to just calm the game down. That 3-1, that was the one that made him believe.
And I tell you what, if Levi de Weerd could come out with the win here, I think he will think to himself, this is the biggest mountain he'll have ever climbed in FC esports ever. No matter all his achievements, this should surely be the biggest, being 3-0 down against Anders.
I need to know what that halftime chat was.
Yeah.
I need to know what Renzo said. Can you tell me that in my weekend league when I'm down 6-0, please? Thank you.
He's not a miracle worker.
Offside there from Levy. I mean, you feel like this next goal is going to be absolutely massive. Get a crowd eruption, you would imagine. Anders with the ball here into Wilson.
Gonna pass. Oh, he didn't pass. Fair enough.
Had the option to pass there, decides to go with the shot.
I'm telling you, these stands are going off. I'm gonna have to go in and sort it out in a minute. It's about to kick off big time.
And Anders is loving it here. He's absolutely loving it.
See, he's thriving. Even in a situation where he's been 4-1 up, gone to extra time, he can just resettle.
I mean, does he? It's almost like Casey. It's almost like he wants a bit more drama. You know what? Winning 4-3 seems a bit boring right now.
I will
Let me get to
say,
extra time.
he's such a perfectionist, though. He doesn't want to concede one goal. Every single time he concedes a goal, he could be up 6-0, concedes one goal, he's going to be angry at himself.
I'll tell you what. He's giving some words to that webcam right there. We don't have the shot of it right now, but so he was just squaring off in a 1v1 then. Well, Anders strikes first blood here in extra time. I don't think any of us can stand here, though, and doubt what Levy can do.
Hey, do you want me to just calm this all down and give you another Mystery Nation fact?
Yeah, let's do it.
The flag's got white in it.
So red and white. Great hint.
He's going to get the... Oh, he's not going to like that. He's not going to like that.
Anders fuming with that one, but almost seeing the comedic side of it.
Understandable, I've got to say.
Sometimes you just have to laugh, really. I mean, Case, anything he can do about this? Not really.
No, that's a tough one. It unfortunately comes off of his foot very awkward, directly back. Levy capitalizes on the situation, and all he could really do is laugh.
I mean, if I'm Levy, I sit there and I go, you know what? I purposely plan to pass it off him then, just to sneak that through.
Joe, what?
Take it.
I've never rated Intercept Plus. Joe, that was like a typical Luis Suarez goal. Just get ricochets, get lucky.
Well, I mean, as we see a goal going here, guys, we actually can reveal to you the mystery nation. It is, and I'm sure a lot of you have potentially guessed it, Poland for this week of the mystery nation for everybody at home. I mean, we gave a good couple of teasers. I mean, mine there was to do with, of course, Lewandowski's 5 goals in 9 minutes. So, you know, just keep that in mind, guys.
Tunisia? No, it's not Tunisia, mate. It's Poland.
Most underrated player, I can agree.
He's going to score. He scored!
And it's another one from kickoff. You don't even get the chances, Levy.
Oh, he's loving it. He wants to be in these moments. He doesn't want an easy route to the final.
It's just another really simple bit of play there from Anders. How much do we talk about, guys? No skill moves needed. Just use the technical dribbling.
Sometimes this directly to the goal is what people are not expecting. They expect you to do the fancy stuff, add in the skill moves. He ran directly in there with Claudia Pina with the celebrations. I mean, everyone back home, you absolutely love to see Anders play.
I mean, you just know that this is what makes him wake up and get out of bed in the morning. Moments like this one right here.
I can't stand still. I feel like I'm playing. Keep jogging in between you both.
Oh, guys, this first semi-final, it could not be more exciting if it tried. There's no script to this, but it feels that way almost.
Just our first full game on commentary together, Shorey, Casey. We should do this more often if it delivers spectacles like this.
Run it back.
Levy with a misplaced pass there in the centre of midfield, and can Anders get himself a 2-goal lead?
Oh, he did let him go one more. That surprised me with Anders.
I mean, that's twice now where he's not done the extra pass where you'd expect him to.
Is Anders even feeling a little bit of the pressure? A tiki-taka play style as well. You'd expect that first time. You've got a certain goal, haven't you?
Oh, that Pedro Neto run.
Who am I to give him tips?
Well, you said you'd beat up with a 10K team. You can give us some tips.
Yeah, not with this team. This is like.
Battered.
What's your score against Anders with a 10K team?
Ooh, you know, I think I might be able to score a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one. Yeah.
This is like his playground. All the play styles, all the stats.
You just want it back to raw gameplay, do you? Just raw gameplay.
Yeah, and he's getting it.
Well, Levy with the last chance here of the half. Absolute last kick. The
keeper.
Pass was almost on there. Anders takes the narrow lead of 6-5 with 15 minutes to go in this one. Levy getting more words of advice from his coach. Are we going to see another twist of the tail, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course we are.
The way this game's gone, it's kind of written for a penalty shootout, isn't it? A few GC pens in there.
Anders, you can never tell his emotion, really, can't you? Now he looks a bit stressed out. When he scores, he's really happy.
I think it just suits him being up and down.
Well, we know for a fact, we spoke about this before, Anders being up and down, it just does not affect his gameplay. It just doesn't. There's so many players where it does. You see them getting animated and you see them rush an attack or pull a defender out. Anders doesn't do that. And it probably is what makes him the best player in the world.
Yeah, some people need hyping up, some people need to keep the, what's it called, beats per minute low. I'm certainly one of the latters.
Oh, guys, in the Twitch chat, get your predictions in of what you think this one's going to end. Are we going to see some penalties here? Potentially, Levy's only a goal away in this one.
Renzo's half-time team talk work. Will his extra time half-time team talk work?
Well, here we go then.
We're going to find out.
I hope your popcorn's not still in the microwave at home, ladies and gentlemen, because we're seeing the closing moments here of this one. So you see Levy here.
Do it again.
Oh!
He was so close to doing a repeat of the second half of normal time. An inch.
We see the opposite there because he was sort of waiting for the keeper but decided not to go near post across goal. And it hits the post there. I mean, did he have the near post chance on?
I think he did.
It might have gone in. Now that near post, Anders up the other end here. The advanced defending's too much to deal with.
Again, Levy's just got to maybe relax a bit. He'll find an opening. He's finding them all game. I think he was actually in then to the right. But he's very good at not biting at passes, Levy, where most people would.
Yeah, I have to say, Levy's gameplay in this game has been fantastic.
Oh, if Vidic did it again then, I'm telling you. If Anders had a centre-back on the bench, he'd be coming out for the final.
Well, of course, Anders won his quarter-final 6-5. He's about to potentially win 6-5 again here.
Good tackle.
Against another Team Liquid player.
He's got runners. Rodman, she's quick. One goal, would you say it's done?
I think you'd have to.
Again, he is looking to game manage here. Probably waiting for that Levy press again that we've seen in normal time.
Yeah, he doesn't need to push forward. He's not Masada.
This. Oh, I don't think he meant that. That surely was looking for shelling.
I don't think he meant that pass at all. And here we go then, Levi de Weerd. Counter-attack time for you. Anders pulls.
Again, the not biting, that was perfect. And he's got men over. He's got women over. Neto! Can he find the pass? Oh!
Seger again with the intercept plus.
He's just not playing free. That's where the nerves come into it, where you're a bit stiff. You don't take the pass that you usually would.
And the crowd are celebrating interceptions here. We've
like
got
goals.
Anders Ultras here at the venue here in London.
But will the Levy Ultras have something to say about it? As Neto again on the right. Will he pick the right pass this time? He's got Bellingham inside.
It's intercept again from Vidic.
Yeah, he can't blame Vidic now, because that is a goal-saving interception.
I think you see a bit of frustration coming out there from Levy. I think Chiggy's saying, case like, when is one of these passes just going to go through?
Yeah, we don't really see frustration too much from Levy, but in moments like this, his goal is to make it to a final. He hasn't done it before in the FC Pro Open, and he's gotten so close, especially with the start of that match as well. He's turned it around, and he only has a few more moments in the game to get back in.
Well, the crowd have gone into voice. Oh, Anders Vejrgang is the chance here in London, the FC Pro Open final.
Well, Anders a couple of minutes away here from making it back-to-back-to-back finals.
That man is stressed.
I mean, if he's got some breathing exercises going on here just to sort of close out this game.
Yeah, I don't think they're working.
Well, I think we'll soon find out if they worked. Levy then, can you clutch up? Can you give us the first penalty shootout of the day? I mean, this would just be immense drama.
What minute was it? Can you remember?
About 118th, I believe.
I think they were about to go back in.
We'll see it come up here in a second.
Pauses at this time of games, a lot of the time, it's more actually about taking a breather than making a change, especially for Anders. Like Levy is obviously going all at it.
Well, 118th minute here. Levy, one more chance, maybe two, depending on how much added time we've got. Vitinha, little technical dribble on the edge of the box, but the advanced defending from Anders is too much.
Great defending.
Sure, I need to get that in my game pronto, but then you would actually never win a month again. Can he hold on to it? He has got 1 minute of added time to become a three-time back-to-back FC Pro Open finalist.
And you think to yourself, surely that will be the end of this semi-final. Anders ticking down the clock. It looks like he's just waiting. We know he's done his homework. Oh, passed it across.
Oh.
Could have been that.
And that's going to be that, Shori.
And Anders puts his place into the final of the FC Pro Open. Commiserations to Levi de Weerd. An absolutely amazing performance there, but it's the Anders show once again. He has to make it dramatic, almighty dramatic. But he finds his way into the final once again. You see the emotion there out of Anders. I mean, guys, I'm speechless.
Do you know the funny thing is, I've just looked at his total winnings, and the minimum he can get is like, it's 999,000. So he would be...
Oh, I mean, wow.
So he still needs to win to become...
He still needs to win it.
He still needs to win to become the first FC millionaire, but he's basically there.